Representative Gattini.
Thank you. So we tabled, again, as Shane said, we tabled this on May 15th and held on to the language here in committee in case we needed to meet again and discuss it. And I think the events of the last couple of weeks have indicated that the time has come maybe to get together and discuss it again. So I distributed yesterday, I hope that folks have had a chance to take a look at it, some additional language. A lot of what you have in front of you is the same language that we talked about 2 weeks ago that we included in the letter that the committee sent to VLA, and that language hasn't changed. But you know, over the course of the conversations and the debates on the topic of accepting federal funds, you know, one of the issues that has been raised, and I've certainly heard, is, you know, making sure that we protect ourselves as much as possible. If for any reason, although I mean, obviously in my opinion it's very unlikely, if at some point in the future the enhanced matching funds that are part of the Affordable Care Act are no longer available to our Maine Care program. So I've prepared an amendment that adds section A4, which is on the second page of the handout, and it's called contingent repeal. And basically what it says is that the operational language above it that accepts the federal dollars for the expansion is repealed if at any point CMS or the federal government reduce the enhanced matching funds during the applicable periods of time, and sections or subsections A through E of subsection 1 sort of lay out those periods of time. So that repeal, section 2 states that the repeal will become effective when the reduction actually takes place. I'm sorry. And section 3 basically says that the reduction, you know, another contingency upon the reduction is that the legislature actually be in session for a period of 30 days so that we can take up any issues with respect to curing or you know, dealing with the impact of this. Otherwise, again, the language hasn't changed from what we talked about 2 weeks ago. I'd like to make the motion at this time that this ought to pass as amended, including all the language in this handout in the original draft of 1066.
We have a motion and a second on the floor. Discussion? Seeing none, all in favor of the current motion on the floor? Nine in favor, and all in opposition. 4 in opposition. Thank you.
Could I ask what the opposition, what is that the opposition to 4 is?
You jumping in, or you want me
Go
to
ahead.
simple on not to pass?
Not pass? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Close the work session at 9:56.
The only other thing I have for you is the language on lines 329, 330 in the budget. None of these came up yesterday. It was yesterday. Oh, good. Late for
Welcome, Chris Nolan. If we needed you, we would have waited. Not that you're not always needed.
We already go to 1066.
I'll ask what they're available later.
Okay. And then we had this language that was proposed to us. I can see that in my my fine motor skills in kindergarten haven't developed that well, so that when I was cutting and pasting here, I managed to cut off the savings for the first year. But there were some. And I think, but the question